Mansfield: A Christmas Carol might be a darker Christmas tale than other holiday favorites, but the director and cast putting on the show at Renaissance Theatre still think the play has a valuable message to remember during the holidays. A Christmas Carol, the musical, directed by Renaissance artistic director Michael Thomas, is Charles Dickens' classic tale of selfish miser Ebenezer Scrooge learning the true meaning of Christmas after visits from three ghosts on Christmas Eve who lead him through his past, present, and future. It is innately a dark story, and it is a story of redemption and loss, said Thomas, who first saw the play in New York about 15 years ago. But I think that it is such a powerful story of finding yourself and change, how one can change after living a life that you've wasted on hate and anger, and you can redeem yourself. Stephen Joshua Thompson, who stars as Scrooge in the show, said he hopes the play gives audience members a better understanding of Scrooge as a person, not just a grumpy old man. What people don't understand about Scrooge is how did he become what he was, Thompson said. He's lost everything that he's loved, and the only thing that he can kind of control is money. So his relationship to money is very different. To him, that's the only thing that he has. So I hope they find the humanity in Scrooge. The play is darker because it stays closer to Dickens' original story. We really tried to stay true to the book, so it's darkly funny at times but still probably one of the best morality tales I've ever read, said Colton Penwell, who plays Bob Cratchit. The turnaround for Scrooge is just so much more dramatic than like anything else. It's just when he finally sees that glimmer of hope in humanity that got crushed so long ago in his life. It's the ultimate 180. Cast members also hope the play gets the audience to think about how they treat others. You can take a deeper look at yourself and think maybe this part of me is a little bit like Scrooge, and maybe I could change that a little bit because it's not all about the material things in life, said Maddie Penwell, who plays Mrs. Cratchit and the Ghost of Christmas Past. It's about your relationships with people. The play features a score from Alan Menken, who composed music for Disney's Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast, and Lynn Ahrens, who composed Ragtime and Sue Cycle. Ryan Shreve, who plays young Scrooge and nephew Fred in A Christmas Carol, said the musical score helps keep the play from feeling too dark. A lot of audience members will notice music that is very similar to Beauty and the Beast, Lion King, Pocahontas, he said. They all recognize who wrote it right away. This version of A Christmas Carol is unusual in that it's a play within a play. The Renaissance Theatre actors are portraying actors who are playing the Dickens characters. The set is designed like a late 19th or early 20th century Victorian warehouse, with a raked stage sloping up away from the audience, an upper gallery on stage and posters and artworks from turn-of-the-century British theatres. Scenic designer Jason Kaufman designed the non-traditional set. I wanted to take a different approach to it, Thomas said. I wanted to set it in an old Victorian warehouse and a troupe of actors were putting on the show. Thompson said A Christmas Carol also has a valuable message for audiences to remember in the wake of this year's turbulent election season. I hope the audience takes away, especially in the political environment that we are in, that we can see similarities between other human beings and ourselves rather than all the differences that are being exposed right now, he said. The 22-member show is part of the Richland Bank Broadway series. Mansfield Playhouse is also putting on A Christmas Carol this year, with shows December 2nd to 3rd and 9 to 11. Performances at the Renaissance, 138 Park Avenue West will be at 8 p.m. November 12th and November 19th and at 2:30 p.m. November 13th and November 20th. Tickets are available by visiting mansfieldtickets.com or calling the box office at 419-522-2726 and cost $35 for orchestra/mezzanine, $31 for Section A, $28 for Section B and $15 for the $15 Club.